This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're at Headingley here for Warrington Lara 2. Katie Taylor successfully defending her world title today against Jennifer Hand. Assessment of your performance.
Yeah, that was a very good performance. I wouldn't call it a masterclass or anything, but it was a good performance. It was a shutout victory, 189 all across the board, so I can't really be too disappointed with that.
We know you're not one to overlook any opponent, but was Jennifer tougher than what you expected?
I wouldn't say she was tougher than I expected. I knew that she was very good on the outside. I knew she had a very good jab. I knew she could move very well on her feet. She's fairly crafty. She does come from a family of fighters, so she was fairly crafty in there. Fairly good at holding on the inside. She was getting one hand free and just banging away with the one hand. She was fairly slippery as well. So these are sort of things that we actually prepared for. To be honest, I would have obviously liked to get a stop, but it does take two to tango as well, and it's very hard when somebody's in survival.
We've spoken about this in the past before, about kind of the fights you want, kind of almost versus the fights that sometimes you have to take, and this is one of those fights you kind of had to take as a mandatory, but how motivated were you for this fight?
Yeah, I mean, I actually prepare for every single fight the exact same. My mentality is always the same, my mindset's always the same. I can't say that I was overlooking Jennifer Han. I can't say that I was unmotivated for this fight. I was very well prepared. I was excited for this fight. I was excited to be fighting in front of a passionate Leeds crowd as well. So I did feel like I was well prepared coming in here, but wouldn't say it was my best ever performance, but a win is a win. Yeah.
I heard Eddie Hearn kind of making this reference to, and I think it's on a lot of people's minds, of how long you've got left in the sport. You've kind of, in a short amount of time, kind of accomplished quite a lot that most people will never see the light of day, but how long have you got?
Yeah, I feel like everyone has been asking me this week about retirement. Every single reporter has brought up that word retirement over last week. I don't think I'm showing any signs of slowing down as of yet. I feel like there's plenty of big fights left in me, plenty of years left in me. I take it year by year really, and I want to be involved in these big mega fights. I want to continue to push back the boundaries. I want to continue to be involved in the rise of women's boxing, and yeah, I'm definitely not thinking of retirement as of yet.
You talk about these mega fights, and obviously it's a no-brainer. The one that you want, and the one that, as fans, we want to see is Amanda Serrano. Are you confident that that happens in the next 6 to 8 months?
I mean, I guess the ball is in her court. Like I was saying this week, we were obviously scheduled to fight her plenty of times before, and I want to fight, but I guess it's down to her whether she wants it as well.
Do you think she wants it?
Well, she says she wants it, so it's up to her to actually step into the ring.
Because we've been talking about the fight for, the last maybe 2-3 years, and it's come close, it hasn't happened, so we're sceptical as boxing fans whether the fight's going to happen or not, but, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'll guess believe it when I see it myself. The fight was scheduled a few times before I was preparing for the fight, and the fight fell through. Her and her team actually pulled out of the fight, not me, so there's nothing else I can do, I guess. We're obviously willing and ready to fight whenever. It's just down to her and her team.
I think, kind of judging from the people that you've fought already in your career as a professional, we know that you'll take any fight. So I suppose there are a lot of other big fights that you could have, but the one that kind of, as fans and for yourself, that we really want to see is that Serrano fight.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably the most talked about fight in women's boxing for the last few years, I think. So yeah, I absolutely do want that fight. I want all the mega fights, but that's definitely the fight that people have been talking about more so than the others. So yeah, I hope it happens.
Just finally, Katie, before I let you go, Eddie Hearn announced a super lightweight tournament yesterday involving Chantel Cameron and Mary McGee and Kaylee Reese and Jessica Kamara. Yeah, it's good because by February someone will be crowned undisputed.
That's amazing. I was wondering why is there still 4 champions in the light welterweight category. I can't wait to see who comes through as the undisputed champion, and obviously that's a possible fight down the future as well. Undisputed champion against undisputed champion. I'm very, very confident that by the end of my career, I will end my career as a multiple weight undisputed champion.
It's confident talk. We love that.
Yeah, do you like that?
Yeah, it's very confident talk. I don't always say a lot, but when you do talk, it's confident.
Yeah, I mean, I don't usually have much to say, but yeah, I'm ready to fight whoever, and I'm obviously very, very confident every time I step in the ring that I'm going to come out as a victor.
Have you got anything else you'd like to add before we finish, Katie?
No, I don't think so. Just thanks so much for all the support. Another great win, 19 fights, 19 wins, and still undisputed champion.
Congratulations, and hopefully, like I said, we'll catch up with you soon. Listen, whether it's Serrano or whoever, but we'll definitely catch up with you soon.
Thanks a lot, KUGAN.
Thank you very much.